Hey everybody, Pastor JD here at North City. Just want to give you, who are a part of our community or interested in participating this fall, a little bit of a preview of what our fall is going to look like. And the biggest thing, as you may know, is that we shift September 7th to our brunch church rhythm. And the big news this year is that it is at 10 a.m. Yes, all you football fans, you will have plenty of time to get back for the noon game. Now, we're shifting earlier, and there's actually some other deeper shifts that we're doing with Brunch Church. Every season that we shift to Brunch Church from Dinner Church around the fall time, it's always a shift, in part because summer is focused on being accessible to our neighbors as we can, to build relationships with them, which is awesome, super fun. We have lots to celebrate this season. And then we move into being a little bit more intentional with our weekly gatherings in connecting with God and each other as we are on mission together. So what that looks like this year, even a little bit different than maybe if you've experienced Brunch Church in the past, is that we are going to infuse some more elements of connecting with God together. Specifically, we're shaking up our order of gathering a little bit. So we will be doing some worship right up front together with our kids, everyone who's in the room, to set the tone of seeking God's presence together around the table. And then we'll eat together. It might be a little bit more buffet style than serving line to speed things up a little bit so that we can maximize more time around the table. And parents, we want to give you a heads up about this because there might be some kids and family songs as a part of this. It's very important to our community and our expression of worship. In all different forms it takes to incorporate our kids in as much we can and as best we can, which will be super fun. And particularly for these first few weeks of Brunch Church, we have a fun thing going on. We're going to have a discussion series called Values. And I say discussion series because if you're familiar with Brunch Church, communicators like me don't just talk at you the whole time and then say, hope that was good. Our communication is designed to provoke thought, ideas, questions to discuss around tables. That's how we feel like we grow and connect with God best in this space. And so that discussion series is called Values. So we've been working on our values at North City, trying to articulate who God has developed us into as a community on mission with Him. And this is really exciting because these are not set in stone. They've been well developed, but they are ready to be discussed in our community, and we are ready for them to be collaborated on. So if you come to our values conversation, you're coming to a place where we value your input on these values, which is kind of a meta way of demonstrating some of our values. Anyway, we really value your input on that, especially if you're a mission partner at North City. So come, mark your calendar. We'd love for you to shape our discussion. And then we'll take our discussion that we actually are doing together, and that will inform the kind of semi-permanent articulation of what our values become. And then, of course, with the advent of Brunch Church, with the starting of that, we start our corporate intentional practice of communion. Of course, when we eat together all year round, we're practicing a form of communion, but we get a little bit more intentional with that, and there'll be ways to enter into that practice more. We're trying to create more space to listen to the Holy Spirit's movement on those Sunday mornings when we're together, all designed to empower and encourage you in your life with Jesus and your walk in mission with Him. So please come join us at brunch. As you know, we've been kind of crushing it with the food these days. Not we, but Jailbreaker is the caterer that we just started partnering with. And our Chef Duncan, is pumped to try out Brunch Church. So come have some coffee. Coffee's coming back too. And some brunch with us, 10 a.m. starting September 7th. Hope you can join us.